And we're live. We are live. Hold on 1 second, folks. So apparently, I was playing this after seeing Deadpool, just to relax. And I've been called up to the main roster already. Holy shit. This should be interesting. Let's do it.
A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
I made it to the Braves, y'all.
Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Atlanta Braves. Dennis Bacon makes his big league debut right after this. Tanner Roark gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality 3-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower. Bacon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's flared off to the right side.
Yeah,
Trumbull is going to get there. 1 out.
Damn it. That's impressive for my first time out.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's spot shadow first baseman Chris Crush Davis. Doesn't get enough love for how soft this guy's hands are. Constantly picking middle infielders left and right. We get it. He's got power. But look for him to make a nice play on defense as well.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Gaussman on second. Mancini on at first with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground at third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And the runner will score. Now both men are across to score. And
I fucked up.
On the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there.
The fans are not happy.
I fucked up.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dennis Bacon. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
Hey, Bone, what's up, buddy? My major league appearance is not going well.
Digging in and looking for more, Tim Beckham, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Mancini rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 5 now.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his 4th RBI of the night, and that doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season.
And you know, as a pitcher, you see what this guy's been doing. You know, he's having a good night. He's a tough guy, and he's a tough guy to pitch around. Some nights you just have to tip your cap. A pretty good night. 4 ribbies in this one here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bacon
Got it.
And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Baltimore's out in front, 5-0. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dennis Bacon. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Moustakas, the runner at third. Albies is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Cue shot here out towards short. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Well, look at him 2 times at bat to get there.
Ready once again, Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis. 1 there. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So, how is Bone tonight?
Here's Manny Machado
enjoying the weather, I hope?
And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Machado now on 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box.
Digging in, Dennis Bacon. He bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Yeah, you can never take this day away from him, Matt. No matter what happens in this 4th AB, he's going to get in his car today. He's going to relive every moment, every step that it took to get here. And the fact that he has a batting average when he wakes up in the morning is huge.
So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far in his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for Knox. He'll get in the car today with a nice smile on his face.
Yep.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta. Still down a run. It's 5-4.
Yeah, it's raining wet here where I'm at in Connecticut.
Stepping in, Adam Jones. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Hit on the ground toward the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't
it
pretty,
is.
maybe this could get
this
this
is the MLB game, what I've been told.
You how good that had to feel
the
right
show
there.
is like
There's
the end all
moments
be
where you
all of
slap
all
that
baseball
donut
games.
off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
The 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bacon has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, maybe a little
And the
bit of a
Orioles
problem
win,
is that they
figures.
had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit.
This is a very fun
Pitchers
game.
are
I
gonna combine
recommend
to
it.
finish this one to get the win.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Baltimore led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Kevin Gossman with his 4th win this season. Zach Britton records the save, his 21st of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Orioles, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors.
A rookie major leaguer gets a small taste of the national media spotlight.
That's why they get the first base down. Oh wow, this is a very pretty me. Oh, he's supposed to look like me a little bit. Let's see what I want to do. There we go. Let's see if I can do better this game. I'm just surprised I made it to the majors in half a year.
Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta attempt to end a six-game losing streak. Next. Zach Godley, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
In now for the O's, Manny Machado. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Lifted in the air out to left. Moving under it, Bacon. Two gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0.
Ready now for Baltimore, Mark Trumbo.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bacon ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo, number 13 for him on the year. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy.
Digging in now, Dennis Bacon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bacon.
First pitch coming, here it is. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throwing to second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, boy. Do the horns.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back to SunTrust Park following this. At the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Tim Beckham.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Moustakas has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So one gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Now at the plate, Dennis Bacon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Here's Manny Machado now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games now.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dennis Bacon. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Dan Cisco.
You say, come on.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Cisco. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bacon is there. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Bacon. 1 out.
It's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Braves rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luis Gohara earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Dylan Bundy is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Arodys Vizcaíno hammers down the save, 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors, left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 2 runs on 5 hits.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Atlanta Braves. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Julio Teheran gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, and that one is gone.
Damn it. Son of a bitch.
It's a solo home run for Chris Davis, number 296 in his career. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the 1st inning. The bad news is he led off the 2nd inning and
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. A swing by Trumbo and a drive to left field. Gone!
God damn it, back-to-back home runs? Fuck you, game. Fuck you.
It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo, number 14 on the season, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
So striding in, Dennis Bacon. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Caleb Joseph reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Luis Sardinas. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's only 2 for 10. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Bacon sprinting after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going, so he's got to feel pretty good after that.
Digging in, Dennis Bacon. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
God
Throw to
damn
first
it.
is in time for the first out. Now batting,
Get my
Caleb
ass kicked.
Joseph singled home a run in his last time up.
Caleb Joseph.
The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bacon is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Into the box, Dennis Bacon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Bacon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to short. On to Davis at first, and there
God.
are 2 away.
I am not
Here's
playing
the
well
center
today.
fielder now, Adam Jones. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. High in the air and deep to left center field. Bacon going back. Gone!
The motherfucker got it. See this?
Now to the plate, Dennis Bacon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinking liner toward left. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Stepping up now, Dansby Swanson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Bacon gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So here now's the pitcher, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Final strike for the Braves. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
On the bag, on the bag.
Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. And he is out at the plate. Trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The O's took the lead.
Legendary jockey Victor Espinoza is insatiable when it comes to competing. So is his horse. When it comes to stacking. That's why he uses the Chase mobile app to pay practically anyone at any bank. Life lived Victor's way. Chase. What's yours?
Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game 1 is next. Scott Kazmir, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Bacon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. So coming to the plate, Dennis Bacon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bacon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and they get them both. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Bacon, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Dennis Bacon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bacon.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Digging in to try it again, Phil Gosselin.
Leading off for the Reds, third baseman.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bacon is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bacon will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the. Ready for another chance. Scooter Gennett. No hits to this point. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air and deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall. Ready for another shot now. Dennis Bacon. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Dennis Bacon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. A pause and the 0-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he leaps and makes the circus catch. My goodness, what a play there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Striding in once again, Dennis Bacon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop. He goes to first. Oh, but he beats it out. That was a wonderful play, but he was unable to turn it into an out, and that brings the potential tying run to the plate now.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Final strike for the Braves. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Reds have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Cincinnati Reds came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure. From County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Ready now for Cincinnati, Adam Duvall, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now batting, Dennis Bacon. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Dennis Bacon.
Come on,
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. And good for him. Dennis Bacon has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Dennis Bacon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single. Middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Sean Newcomb. He popped out in his first trip. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here it comes, 0-2. And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schebler moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Brandon Finnegan. He's gone 2 for 8.
Run it out, run it out.
Second. Jeanette is there. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready once again, Adam Duvall. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Hold on, folks.
Chase, he didn't know which way to go. He's one high, one low. Yeah, he was trying to block the outside move. The 20 Eric Jones at 47 gets a little loose right there.
Okay,
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Damn it.
Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead. Digging in once again, Dennis Bacon. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Come
Hit
on,
on the
D,
ground
come
to
on.
third. Suarez has it. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Leading off for the Reds, second baseman, Scooter.
Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bacon is in pursuit. And, oh no, it's off his glove. Relay. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Stepping in for the Braves, Dennis Bacon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Duvall.
Go, baby.
And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Cincinnati Reds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality 3-pitch mix.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dennis Bacon.
Dennis Bacon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Side.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Shannon Navarro. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now a snap move over to first. The tag, and he is out.
Wait, what? Oh, what thing? Fuck. I wasn't paying attention.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Bacon is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. In now for the Reds, Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Scooter Gennett.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
You know, Dero, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the...
Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Gennett leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now Zimmer with a swing and a deep drive to left. Bacon racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. One left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kevin Quackenbush will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Philip Irvin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 27, Philip Irvin.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it in is Gennett for the first out of the inning.
Damn it.
That'll bring in Philip Irvin, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone.
Yeah, fuck this game.
In is Joey Votto now. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some...
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Atlanta leads it 5-1. Digging in, Dennis Bacon. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Irvin moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-2.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. St. Louis find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Carlos Martinez is on the mound for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Hold on, folks. I'm going to do what I did earlier.
Two out, nobody on. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And the home away split tells us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Dennis Bacon. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Swanson shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Digging in, Dennis Bacon. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And
great job right there.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Digging in and looking for more, Dansby Swanson. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base. But haven't been able to string anything together.
Find the ball, find the ball.
Hit to the left side. The second for one. On the first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is into the box now. Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at bat.
Jose Martinez.
This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra big. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Stepping into the box, Dennis Bacon. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Pham has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out.
Damn it.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Long.
This one's down to 3rd. Moustakas is there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for...
MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night. Luke Weaver will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at 3rd as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Hold up, right here.
Play to the right side of the infield, and indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Julio Teheran, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 0-1 pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Jose Martinez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bacon is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Now in the box, Dennis Bacon. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley and left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Teheran, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Popped him up. Carpenter over to his right. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Dennis Bacon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now, Dennis Bacon. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready once again, Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bacon is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Yadier Molina. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Bacon is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it.
Afternoon baseball now on. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dennis Bacon. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Martinez on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dennis Bacon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Heading out toward shallow right. Fowler has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance, Dennis Bacon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dennis Bacon.
First offering on its way. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Lined into left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Rose. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where vacated where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double plays. Instead, it's down the line for a base hit.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Rob Brantley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in. Now the 3-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Set. Here's the 3-1. Grounded to first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Here's Matt Carpenter. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice stop.
Digging in and looking for more, Dennis Bacon. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bacon has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Bacon comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Scott Kazmir earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs.
Now, for the first time, available includes everyone to listen anywhere through May 29th on the SiriusXM app, online, and on the inactive satellite radio in your car. See what we sound like. Next. Is your name Chris? Wait. Wait.
Getting judged on your name? Judge for yourself. Today.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
I'm playing against the Yankees, y'all. This will be fun.
Rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball is next. Jordan Montgomery will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Looking up is Gardner, and this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, home run Yankee
Solo
Stadium.
shot here to left.
Awesome.
Home run number 2 for him on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
So striding in, Ronald Torreyes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bacon is under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Next for New York, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. See you later. Over the wall. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Number 17 for him on the season, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Dennis Bacon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Ender Inciarte.
High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Gardner. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Nick Markakis.
The 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees. stepping in, Dennis Bacon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive to center field. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in now for the Yankees, Nicholas Castellanos comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bacon on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Popped up. Moustakas over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in, Dennis Bacon, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 5-3. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Atlanta came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Mike Foltynewicz wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Arodys Vizcaíno earns the save out of the bullpen, his 21st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors.
Tuesday baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Yankees. New York find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bacon waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Digging in now, Dennis Bacon, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
Bacon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone to lead off the inning.
Okay, this will be against left-handed pitchers, apparently.
Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Okay, celebration.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
So striding in, Dennis Bacon. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ellsbury is under it. 1 out. Here's Brett Gardner now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Brett Gardner.
Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 7-2 game. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan.
Dennis Bacon will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is right there, and very quickly one gone. Now at the plate, Dennis Bacon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bacon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hit in the air to right field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Ender Inciarte. It was a walk in his last trip.
Ender Inciarte.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's just 1 for 6. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Popped up. Castellanos camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Freddie Freeman.
Pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
We're back. For those watching the All-Star race, I don't think I'm the only one actually viewing my stream. I want to know who makes these music choices because most of the music sucks. Hmm.
From High Point, North Carolina, his second All-Star race, Ryan Blaney. Hailing from Mayetta, New Jersey, his third All-Star race, Martin Truex Jr. It's his 18th Monster Energy All-Star Race 2007 winner from Bakersfield, California, Kevin Harvick. From Emporia, Kansas, his fifth All-Star race, Clint.
Hold on, folks.
From Olive Branch, Mississippi, his second All-Star race, Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Line to the right side. Judge is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in, Brandon Drury. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bacon has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now, Danny Espinosa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Danny Espinosa.
The 2-2 is blasted out to left center. This one's deep and not coming back. Gone!
And everyone in the whole dugout just swooped him.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Let's go to number 11, Brett Gardner.
The 1-2. And Ellsbury's running. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Bacon is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So the nearly bat around here is 8 men.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to.
The Infiniti QX60. Impressive performance and seating for 7. Lease the all-wheel drive Infiniti QX60 for visit your local Infiniti retailer.
Thanks for watching, folks.